showdown. You don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome, folks, to the classic Cotton Bowl right in the heart of Dallas, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on last year's national champions, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Sooners will kick this deep to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Texas's offense comes on the field first today. Last time they played, it was Longhorns in a beatdown, horns up, and the Sooners have not forgotten about that.
Yeah, I'll never forget that. To see the Cotton Bowl half empty because all the OU fans had left early and all the Texas fans singing their songs in pride after that victory.
It's a two-yard game. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Grab down the middle. It's Gibson. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Trying to find some room. It's Gibson. Nice one. He's brought down at the 44.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Try and muscle for the first down. Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. Hoping for another chapter in this tremendous rivalry that have played since 1900.
Yeah, that's really what makes college football what it is. And I think all the concern with the realignment was we would potentially lose games like this. It's great to see Texas and OU still be playing for many years to come.
The Longhorns pick up enough for a first down here. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Caught near the sticks. It's Coleman. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around.
Hold on a second. There's a timeout in the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. The receiver grabs it. Finding space at the 20. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, the defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Looking right, this one caught. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, it's a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
Point after, up and good. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Sooners offense gets their first crack now. And, of course, in the spotlight here, this quarterback is one of the early season Heisman candidates, Kirk. Obviously a long way to go, but he's off to a good start and certainly has potential to be in the hunt all season.
Yeah, that's a great word, potential. He's doing everything that's been asked of his coaches, been a great leader for his team. Let's see how he can get started today and try to play another great game.
Quick pass to the right. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a game there. Important third down play coming up. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Third down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
Caught in the backfield. It's Tatum. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Scanning the field. It's Williams. Pulls it in. It's McIntyre. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Tatum. And the Sooners churn out another first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. What's cool about the battle for the golden hat is that it's a wearable trophy. You see the winning side, they went grab that hat, Kirk, and they take a picture that lasts a lifetime.
And Chris, think about it over the years, all the different folks that have been able to have a chance to put that hat on. Charlie Strong, of course, when Texas had a big one, Baker Mayfield, Vince Young, and it goes back and forth. And you're right, today, whoever wins this game, they're going to be quick to get that hat on.
That's certainly part of calling an RPO. If everyone's not on the same page, you get an eager lineman look too far downfield. Second down after that previous play. Wants to throw it. The sure hands. It's Johnson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
On third down, he drops to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Chris, the quarterback here just simply puts the ball up into the air to give his wide receiver a chance to high point the ball. But the defender does a good job of stepping in front of him and going up to bring it down. Let's see if this one comes back to haunt him after a first quarter interception like this.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Right, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key.
puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. Looking downfield, it's Manning. It's a quick grab. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go.
Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Texas. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch is made, room to run here. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Grab behind the line, it's Johnson.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Williams. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Gibson. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. What a move into open space. Here he goes. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. That'll put him over 150 yards today. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream.
He's got it right near the end zone. And they score, but There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the beautiful scoring play is negated by that penalty. That's a tough break. Let's see if the offense can overcome it. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Dropping back. It's Manning. Looking for the wideout. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? First down and an eternity after that flurry of penalties. He's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Looking to throw yet again. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Direct snap. The pocket breaking down. On the attempted trickery, backfires, and now it's fourth down. So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. This one will be a 60-yard attempt. Can he get it there? Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a two-possession game.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Defense is coming after him. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Looking to throw. It's Williams. Makes a quick catch. He's swarmed by the defense. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Going for a big play downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Finding space at the 20. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game. But we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. I know he gets tackled here at the 2-yard.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. The offense stretching the lead, bringing momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Makes the grab. It's Gibson. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that completion. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Grab near the sticks. It's Gibson. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Fired into a tight window and picked off.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here comes a handoff. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback keeps the football. Breaks through the tackler. And the Saltmer able to bring him down quickly.
Now give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming third down situation.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And the Sooners will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Testing the right side here. He shreds the tackle. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. Ball handed off. He stopped and gets a first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Back to pass. It's Manning. He fires it down the middle. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker room.
He's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The ball is caught. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Dropping back, it's Williams. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for a receiver. With the catch, it's Johnson. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking to throw it again. Ran by the receiver. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down over 14.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Quick throw caught on the left side. And the timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the right side. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Has Brock. Can he get in? Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at the 3. And the offense will use a timeout. Have a quick meeting on the sideline. To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
And I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Dropping back, it's Williams. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. Touchdown, Sooners.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety
safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open, quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. On first down, it's play action. The sure hands, it's Johnson. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice blow. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Motion now from the tight end. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
It's a draw to the back. As the first down is still going. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Takes the handoff. It's Tatum. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. They try to sneak it for the first. Gets the first and still running. And the Sooners pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Play action here on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. That completion makes it second and medium. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it with room to run. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The receiver makes the catch. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Fights off a defender. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Scanning the field. It's Williams. Nice throw caught for a completion. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Sooners looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Off the play fake on first down. Down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
After a disastrous first down play, they're back up on second and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
That completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And it's good right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Using his legs, it's Gibson. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in the third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. To throw, it's Manning. And the receiver's got it. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He lets it go. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up the first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made over the middle. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Caught over the middle, it's Coleman. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Makes the catch, can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Texas! So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Bill?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Short throw to complete to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Pass complete on the crosser. Tackled at the 40, that'll earn a fresh set of downs. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Caught behind the line, it's McIntyre. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To throw, it's Williams. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often.
Pretty nice catch. But a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's McIntyre. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to throw again. Catch made on the left side.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Goes out quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Boy, the offense just cannot afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Okay, the Texas offense. Out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. The back's got it. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Back to throw. It's Manning. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustment. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the Burnt Orange began to pull away from their rivals, Kirk, here in Dallas.
Yeah, Chris, Texas has done a really good job on both sides of the football. Put themselves in a position now, as you said, to pull away and put this game away.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Got momentum and they're scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds. So that
and he's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can. And
looking for a deep completion. And it's hauled in way downfield. And the Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
He makes the grab. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field.
With these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Back to throw. It's Williams. Wide open downfield. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Grab down the middle. It's Gibson. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Touchdown, Texas! That's how you finish a play. The momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Looking to pass. It's Williams. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home. So from the 18-yard line, it's second and long.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. The Sooners with 1st and 10 here. Back to throw again. Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
The offense will take their first time out of the half. The top strategy here.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Caught quickly. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. To the air, it's Williams. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Sooners.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And he knocks through the PAT. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. New set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Well, they move the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that billing. We find out who the better.
Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense really clicking.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Williams. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Caught by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can.
No gain on the play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's running out of time here. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. And the Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. And he spikes it to stop the clock.
QB spikes it. No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Back to pass. It's Williams. The pass rush closing in. Pressure is coming. The tackle is made. The clock runs out, and that will do it. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at